recording. Good. Okay, so the base clef spaces are all cars eat gas. That's the base clef spaces. And once again, what is the rule for the lines?
Base clef for the first roots.
For the lines, what's the rule for the lines of the base clef?
A.
Base clef lines. There are 5 lines, so from the bottom and go up. And I wanted to know what's the rule for the base clef lines. So here, let me find my document and find my document, bring it up so we can review. And piano lessons. Okay. Okay. And I will bring it up because you said you did good on the for the spaces. Let's see, share screen, and we're going to go right here. Share. Okay. So the base clef, I'll make sure I'm loud enough. Wow, that's loud. Okay. So the bass clef is way loud. The bass clef, let's turn back on me. Let's see. Okay, that's better. So the bass clef lines are going to be good boys do fine always. That's the bass clef lines. Good boys do fine always. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I ask you what are the rules, what is the rule for the bass clef? Let me get this open larger. For the bass clef lines, then you would say what? What would you say?
I would say base clef lines. G A.
Okay, look right here. Look at this is the bass clef sign. Can you see this right here?
Yeah, good. So G. And then with the E.
Hold on for a minute. Maybe I need to make it bigger. Maybe does that make it bigger for you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll make it big as we can. And so the rules for the bass clef lines are, you see the G, B, D, F, A. But the rule, the acronym means words that mean letters that mean words. Good boys do fine always. So if I ask you, what is the first line for the bass clef, what would you say?
I would say.
What note would that be?
I would say.
Sorry. Bass clef first line. What note would that be?
The base clef first line is G.
Say it like you really know what it is. What is it?
G. The first. It's G.
G. Good. The bass clef second line is what note?
Second line is B.
Thank you. And the bass clef third line is what?
The third line is D.
Good. The bass clef fourth line is what?
F.
Good. And the bass clef fifth line is what?
A.
A. The bass clef fifth line is A. So, right. That's exactly what it is. The bass clef first line is what again?
The first line?
Yes.
Oh, it's G.
Okay. Bass clef third line is what?
B.
The bass clef third line? Third.
D.
Good. Bass clef fifth line is what?
F. Oh no, the third line?
Fifth.
Oh, A.
Good. Bass clef second line is what?
B.
Good. Bass clef fourth line is what?
F.
Good job. Okay, so we're getting there. And then if we go to the bass clef spaces, what's the bass clef first space?
F.
The bass clef first space? I'm not showing you the bass clef, I'm showing you the treble clef, but I'm asking you because I'm trying to see what you know. What's the bass clef first space? This is not it. I'm just hiding it from you. I'm asking you, what is the bass clef first space?
G.
Okay, let me. So for review, the acronym is All Cars Eat Gas. So the bass clef first space is A. You see that? So there are lines and spaces for these notes. And the bass clef first space, this is the space note because the note will be written in the space, is going to be the note A. I think you said it before. And then what's the bass clef third space?
Third E.
Good. Bass clef fourth space is what?
G.
Good. Bass clef second space is what?
B.
Look at the chart. The bass clef second space.
C.
C. The bass clef second space is C. Bass clef first space is what?
A.
Good. The bass clef third space is what?
E.
Good. Bass clef first line is what note?
G.
Good. Bass clef fifth line is what note?
Oh yeah. A.
Yes. Bass clef third space is what note?
E.
Good. Now, going on. And just to review, I won't press me. I'll expect you to know it even more so next week. You need to know that this is the treble clef sign, and that that the spaces, we have 4 spaces of the treble clef, and it's the word face, F-A-C-E. Those are the face. That's what I want you to remember. Face.
Face.
That's for the spaces of the treble clef. Those are the notes. And for the lines of the treble clef, is every good boy does fine. So I want you to commit that to memory. Every good boy does fine is the treble clef line notes. Treble clef line notes. Okay. All right, so that's what I want you to know, and we're getting better at it. Now, I gave you the Mexican hat dance. Okay, what's this? This is me. 1 second.
I'm sick.
Huh?
I pocket dialed you on accident. Sorry.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, I pocket dialed you on accident. So I was calling you right now, but it was an accident.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. And I want to. Let me hear you. Can you play the? Let me present. Let me stop presenting. Okay. Wow, that's loud. Stop share is red. Okay. I'll need to turn my volume. I need to turn my volume down. It is super loud. Okay, can you? Turn my volume down a bit. Turn this around and bring it up. What do I have here? Okay. I lost my little thing there. Fell out. Wow. I gotta find it. Okay. Probably over here somewhere. Okay. Can you play the Mexican hat dance for me?
Okay.
Anytime you're ready. minute. You looking at the Mexican hat dance? Huh? It starts off in the left hand. The Mexican hat dance starts off in the left hand.
In the left hand.
Yes. Let me show you that. Let me show it to you on the screen. Let me turn this back over here. All right, turn this back and bring it up. Bring it up. Right here. So, and then I want to present. Share. Oh, right here. And let me turn it around, rotate it.
I have the thing.
So you have this one right here.
It's right here.
Can you see what I have? Yes. Okay. So I want you to play this song right here. That was what we were looking at last week. Do you remember this one? Okay. So you're going to play this. You're going to play this song with your left hand. It starts with your left hand. The one that, when you look at it, it looks like an L to you. You're going to play this with your left hand. And I'll demonstrate how to play the song for you. I will demonstrate it. Let me stop presenting. Right here, stop. Okay. Last week, yes. So, see. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first line. I'll do that for you again. First line is G, because that. Let me turn this over here so you can hear better. It's the left hand a little bit lower. G, E, G, E, D, E, F, D, E, C. I'll do that again. So it's a G. So you have your fifth finger on your your fifth finger on the C, 2, 3, and your first finger on the G. G, E, G. Let me move this microphone out the way. G, E, G, E, D, E, F, D, E, C. It's G, E, G, E. Do you see that? Yes or no? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to hit G, E, G, E. And the reason why I wanted to learn those notes is because what you're doing is you are playing the fourth space and the third space. The fourth space is G, and the third space is E. From that acronym, all cars eat gas. Those are the space notes for the bass clef. G is going to be G and then E. Can you do that? All right, let me see you do it. Can you play a G for me on the piano? You got the G right. Play the G. Okay. Now remember, if you go down just a little bit, that G, F, E, D, C. Do that. Good. Now you're going to go G, E, G, E. Then D, E, F, D, E, C. I'll do it again. So you have the G, E, G, E. You have that, I think. And then you go to D, 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 E, F, D, E. I love when it's also one pitch. G, E, G, E, D, E, F, D, E, C. D, but they go down to D. D like. D, E, F, D. You're gonna go look at what I'm doing. D, E, F, D. E, C. Right. So the beginning goes G, E, G, E, D, E, F, D, E, C. Try that. Yeah, try it again, please. Okay, go for the beginning. Go for the very beginning, please. Okay, I'm going to play it for you again. I'm going to play it, and then we're going to move on. This is something that you'll work on, and I'll play it again for you. So it is. First line is G, E, G, E, D, E, F, D, E, C. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. And then what happens? It goes on the very bottom line, the very top. Excuse me. That was a left hand I just played, and then it goes from the right hand to. Okay, that's the whole. Now play the whole song for you. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dee da 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 da. 2, 3, 4. G 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. D E F D C. Okay. Okay. I would like for you to practice that this upcoming week, okay?
Okay.
You got to practice that in both the hands for the upcoming week. Now tell me, did you did you get a chance to practice the C chord and the G chord, or you need more time on that?
The C chord and G. I think I can practice it on my own time.
So if I say play the C chord in root position, can you play it for me?
In the root position. Oh yeah, the C chord.
Okay, and that's good. Good. Now, can you play it in its first inversion? First inversion. Try again. Okay. So the first the what I shared with you is that the C chord in its root position, you played it was C E G. That's the C chord in the root position. And um, when you want to go to the first inversion, you put the bottom note that's in the root position on the top. So you have C E G in root position, and if you put the bottom note is C, and if you put that on top, then it's first inversion. So the chord will become E G C. The root position is C E G, but the first inversion is going to be E G C. Okay? Yes? Can you hear me? Did I lose you?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to have to provide, let's see. Let's see. I will send you. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to send you. I'm going to do it right now. See. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a Word doc. See if I can present. And I'm going to. I'll give this. Okay. And I'm going to make it like this. Make it 40. Then and I'm going to go to Zoom here, and I'm going to present. And then I'll call it good right here. Okay. Can you see this blank piece of paper here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll make it bigger. Let's see. Okay. Now, C major triad or A major triad. A, make A. I'm just going to make it me be parentheses. A. No. Just create C major. C major triad has 3 notes. Root position. Let's see. That's too big for me to. I want to go down at least one time. Root position is equals. Come on. C, E, E, and G. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I want to go to first inversion, that's going to equal, and I said that the bottom note goes on top. So instead of having the C starting with the C, you start with E, G, and then C. That means that the C that was at the bottom. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
The C that was at the bottom is now at the top. Because this is left to right. This is the bottom, and this is the top. So so to go from root position to first inversion, the note that's at the bottom of the first inversion has to go to the top to make the note that's at the bottom of the root position has to go to the top to make the first inversion. Same notes. The notes never change. They're just E, G, C, E, G. There's the same notes. And then the second inversion is going to be, you have to take the bottom note from the first inversion, put it on top. So the E's got to go on top. G, C, and E. Let me, too big. Okay. Let me do this. Oh, come on. Control V. Control Z. No. Control Z. Let me. And. Okay. So. Okay. So these are the things that I want you to know in both hands. Let me put the fingering for it. Also, I'm gonna put up here left hand. I just want you to focus on the left hand. Left hand, left hand fingering. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it even smaller because I've got to squeeze it in. And make it smaller. I'm going to And then, so I'm going to say left hand fingering, LH. Hope I have enough room. Don't make it too small. It's going to be 5, 3, 1. So 5, 3, 1. So left hand fingering is 5, 3, 1. That means that your pinky is the 5, your thumb is the 1. So that means the C is hit with the 5th finger. The E is hit with the 3rd finger, and the G is hit with the 1st finger. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. And then left hand, same thing, is going to be that's EGC 5. I don't have a keyboard. Yeah, 5, 3, 1, and then the last one's 5, 2, 1. So we have, it's going to be 5, 3, 1. And then the last and the second inversion, left hand fingering, all this is in the left hand, is going to be 5, 2, 1.
5, 2, 1.
Okay. And we will, let's see, I can send this to you. It's not a problem. I think Dad took a picture of it. So I can, so that's the C major triad. Okay. The C major triad. We're focusing on the left hand, and you need to know this, need to know it. Let me go ahead and write down the G because that's what I want you to practice also. I'm going to write down the G triad, but the fingering will not change. The fingering will not change. So I'm going to do the G major triad. Might as well make it big like the other. Let me see, what font was this? This was it. This was 46. Okay, do this real quick, and then you have material to study, and I'll make sure that I'll give you the tape. I'm going to G major triad. And then I'm gonna come down here, root position. Let's see, what font did I use for this? I used, looks like 28. All right, so root position is equals G G G B B D. First inversion. Come on, I'm not far enough. Is B D B D G, and second, equals DGB. this LH is the abbreviation for left hand. Left hand fingering is going to be the same thing. It's going to be the 5, 3, and 1. No. And this would be LH, left hand. It means left hand. LH means left hand. It's still going to be 5, 3, 1. The fingering never changes. 3, 1 for these triads. And then the second inversion for the left hand is going to be 5, 2, 1. That's all you have to do. Okay. So the fingering never changes, and that's what we have. And I'll make sure that you get this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save it and give it to your dad now. Let's see. I'm gonna save. Put it in my OneDrive. Come on, and then go to desktop, piano lessons. So you got to perfect the Mexican hat dance, and oh, come on. C major. Okay, I think this is what. So this is. I think I have it. Okay, I don't know if I put this. So this is the C, R, G, R, D. And I'll do it right now so that I can, and then I'll go to your email and do this. Okay. New. And we'll be done. G. Garen. No. New. Okay. G. J. T. Attach a file. Insert file. Where is my file? Okay. I should pause the recording. 1 second, please. Let me do that. I'll have to edit it now. That's okay. I'll edit it. That's what I'll do. No worries. Oh, it's saying it's open, so I can't do it. I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay. And go back. Okay, let me come out of this right here, and then we'll be done for today.
What happened? Would you speak so I can hear you? What happened?
I just can't follow.
1 second, I'm almost there. I'll stop sharing. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today. So I'll give you the recording, and I will I've given you already the notes, some of the notes, and I'll keep on giving you notes, but I need you to practice the Mexican hat dance. I need you to still perfect the lines and spaces. We're making a little bit of movement there. And I would like for you to master the C and the G triad in all three positions with your left hand. Okay?
Is that something he should know how to do with his left and right, or just his left?
It should be left and right, but I would like him to start with his left hand.
Okay.
He needs to master, yeah, I would like him to master it, but we'll, yeah, you need to know it in both hands. But I don't want him to go on until he's got the left hand.
I understand. I was just curious to know about that.
For sure. You want to know it in both hands. Okay? So I already sent you those notes in regard to the fingering for the left hand.
Okay.
For the chords. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So feel better with your toe. And I will see you next week. If you have any questions, let me know.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Jamal, you have anything for me?
Oh no, we're good. Hey, you get that computer working?
Yeah, I think maybe it could have been my fault. Maybe I'm looking at a cord that I didn't plug in.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it was my fault completely.
Yeah.
A little disgusted here, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to call them back and say, whatever. We'll see. But they give me a full refund, but they'll probably, I got whatever monitor they need to give me, I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
No love is lost, man. I just worked myself up probably for nothing.
As long as it gets worked out, that's all that matters.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right, we'll see you.
Take care. Bye-bye.